This gospel account makes me think of the times where we've hosted people in our homes. We've invited friends over and we wanted to give them a treat, so we wanted to create a magnificent meal, but we've really bitten off more than we can chew when it comes to the menu. Pun intended. We're busy when they get there making the preparations. So our friends are present, but we're not really present. Our friends should be the focus, but instead it's the food preparations. This is really what's going on in this gospel account. Jesus comes into a village and he's welcomed into one home where two women live. Mary initiates this relationship. She welcomes him. She shows him hospitality. And she continues to engage in that through her serving. Mary's the other woman. Jesus begins teaching in the home, so she sits down and she just listens. So really this is about doing for and being with. And Martha continues in the doing. In fact, we read she's distracted. I think that's the key. She's distracted by her serving. She sees Mary off there in the distance in another room listening to Jesus, and it irritates her because she's constantly working. I think we can relate to this. Maybe I'm the only one. You're busy doing things, other people are not. Like, that's irritating. I'm doing all this work. What about them, right? And you get ready to explode. Martha kind of does. She verbally expresses to Jesus her frustration. She asks Jesus, tell Mary to help. She puts Jesus in the middle of the conflict, not in the middle or center of what she's doing. And that's why Jesus says to her, Martha, Martha, you are anxious about doing so many things, but only one thing is necessary. That's a reference to himself. And he says, I will not take that away from Mary. I'm going to let her be because she is focused. She is honed in on me. This is what I think is going on. I think Jesus is not saying doing or being that one is better than the other. That one is bad, one is good. That's not what Jesus is doing. You see, we're humans. We are doing people and we're being people. His point is the focus. So my question is this. Whether today is a day of doing or whether today is a day of being for you, are you distracted? Jesus is present. The question is, are you present with Jesus? Jesus is the focus of life, whether doing or being. Is he right now your focus of what you're doing or how you're resting? This is an invitation to you today. You see, we need both. We need to do, and our being with Jesus feeds what we do. And we need to do. And our doing must be focused on Jesus. The weight, the squat we gotta feel today is, are we distracted? Is Jesus our focus? I invite you to wrestle with that with me today.